What is going on, everybody? Georgia Bulldog Will here. Might be a little odd. Not on my computer. I'm on my phone because my computer for some reason just will not start up. It's really annoying. So I'm gonna have to do this on my phone, and if the computer works, then I'll log off and I'll come back on with the computer. But for now, I'm on the phone. But yes, I am live for today's Georgia Auburn game, the 128th edition of the Deep South's oldest rivalry, Georgia and Auburn from Jordan Hare Stadium. Good afternoon. Hopefully not. What's going on, Raymond Jamma Taylor? Who does Alabama play? Or do they not play today? Well, Mississippi State, are y'all home or y'all away? I think you guys are going to be. I think you guys are. I feel like you're home for that game. So yeah, it's kind of annoying not having a computer that's functioning right now. Actually, I'll be right back. I'll go check and see if it's somehow working. Be right back. Or, okay, you're at Mississippi State. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That means you're playing Texas A&M on the road this year. It's like whenever Georgia, whenever Georgia's playing Auburn, if Georgia's playing Auburn at home, then Alabama's at home against A&M. If Georgia's on the road against Auburn, Alabama's on the road against A&M. But anyways, I'll be back. I'll see if my computer is working. All right, Auburn is heading out onto the field right now. War Tiger. War Tigers. Oh, Auburn, you never fail to make people laugh. Never fail. Okay, all right. Let's see how this one goes. I mean, last year's game, it was a closer, it was a battle, and Georgia struggled in the first half, but they got going in the second half. Um, um, I don't know if we'll have the same thing today. We'll see. And I see in the background the Georgia Bulldogs are entering the field. My volume is turned down because I don't want to get copyrighted. And besides, I'd rather listen. I'd rather listen to Joe Buck announce than listen to freaking Gary Danielson. Like, he sucks. And there's good about the SEC not being on CBS anymore. You don't have to hear Gary Danielson because he sucks. Here's Brock Bowers. He had 9 receptions and 111 yards and 2 touchdowns last week against UAB. Oh, he pushes that defender right there. Here's and he's also very good with blocking too. That's another thing about Bowers. With him being a big guy, he can block as well. And Vlad McConkey is making his season debut today for Georgia. Missed the first 4 games this season, but he's going to be playing today. That's a very good sign. So we will see how this one goes. Yeah, this computer is just not cooperating. I might have to just take it to a repair store, honestly. It's really stupid. But I think the audio sounds fine through my phone. I think it sounds all right, but I'd rather be on my computer and having my little headset, and I could just do it that way. But the computer was working yesterday, but today it just decided, you know what? I'm not going to work. The one day I need the computer to work, it does not work. And it really annoys me. There's Robbie Ashford, but I think their main quarterback is Payton Thorne. That's their main quarterback. It's Payton Thorne. But yeah, here's Jordan Hare Stadium. It's a nice sunny day over in Auburn, Alabama. There's red and black in that stands, though. I do see obviously a lot of orange for Auburn, but you do see some. But you're obviously going to have a lot of Georgia fans there. They'll make the trip over there. Thing is, we'll see who ends up coming out on top. This is a respectable loss for Colorado. Yeah, they started to make a bit of a comeback towards the end. I think they really they were trying to get that win, but I think Colorado is not living up to the hype. And there's the Auburn crowd getting all fired up. Nittany Lions take the W. Colorado's kind of over it. I don't know. "86 degrees in Auburn, Alabama. Winds east 4 to 6 miles per hour. It's a partly cloudy day. The 128th meeting, second most played rivalry. First meeting was 1892. And this kick bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Auburn will start at the 25. Here's Payton Thorne. "77 degrees in Pennsylvania." Yeah, it's pretty hot today here in Georgia. It's pretty sunny outside. Jarquez Hunter, 143 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. All right, here's the first 10 and 10 for Auburn at their own 25-yard line. There's a man in motion for the Tigers. Here's Thorne. He's going to throw a screen pass, and that is number 5 on the catch, fair. Gets about 3. Second down coming up for the Tigers. Tyke Smith, interception in 3 straight games. Yeah, he's been doing well on defense for Georgia. Tyke Smith's been really good. Second down and 7 coming up here for Auburn on their own 28-yard line. They've won 4 straight home games versus number 1 ranked team. Oh, good. Okay. All right. That's putting a little bit of pressure on Georgia, and their run game's going to be shut down. They're going to lose 2 yards on that play. Hey, there's Javon Bullard. Good to see him back out there. I remember he left the Ball State game with an ankle injury. I was there. I didn't notice it, but then I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, oh, Javon Bullard's injured? Oh, that's not good. 5 tackles in 2 games this season. Last season, he had 46 tackles. Yeah, Javon Bullard was really, really good on defense last year. So Auburn is 39.2% on third down conversion. 10th, that's 10th in the SEC. 3rd and 9 from their own 26. Thorne. He is going to be sacked. Sorry came in there. And a 3 and out by Auburn. Georgia defense. You know, here's the thing. We came into this season and we were saying this Georgia defense could be even better than that 2021 defense. So far, this defense is looking phenomenal. Yeah, they struggled the defense didn't do too well last week. I didn't watch the game, but by the amount of points they gave up against UAB, it was like, how do you give up 21 points to UAB? That punt by Chapman went out of bounds near the 25. So here comes Carson Beck, who was the backup behind Stetson Bennett for a few years. And let's see what he does in his first road game as starting quarterback for the Georgia Bulldogs. His hometown is Jacksonville, Florida. Last week he had 4 touchdown passes and 338 passing yards. Yeah, Carson Beck was phenomenal last week. He really improved last week, and we're hoping to see the same thing. Yes, Georgia has 6 straight wins against Auburn, second longest in series history. 1st and 10 from the Georgia 32. Beck's going to hand it off. And I believe that's Dejon Edwards. He's going to lose about a yard. McLeod there took him down. Marcus Rosemy-Jackson, last 2 games, 9 receptions for 165 yards. Yeah, he didn't play in the first game, but he came in against Ball State, and he had a touchdown. So, I think that's Bowers in the backfield. It looks like it. Here's Beck. He's going to throw to the screen to Bowers, and Bowers is going to be stopped at about the 32-yard line for a gain of about a yard. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Dawgs. Yeah, this computer's not going to work. It literally is just not going to work. This is annoying. Why does this always have to happen? 3rd down and 9. They actually got 2 yards on that play. 3rd down conversion for Georgia, 52%. That's 12th in the nation. It's pretty good. 3rd down and 9. Beck is going to throw to the right, and that pass is caught. Ladd McConkey, he's back, and he has a 1st down for Georgia. Turned over to the right and just caught it and went out of bounds near the 45. Georgia is going to be on their own 44 for this 1st down. Dejon Edwards is going to take it, and he's going to fight his way near midfield. Got about 6 on that play. 2nd down coming up. That was a pretty good run by Dejon Edwards. Ball is at the 49, or actually, I think the ball is at midfield. 2nd down and 4. Yeah, ball's at about midfield. Edwards is going to take it again. He's going to get about 2. 3rd down and 2 coming up for Georgia. Auburn defense, Eugene Asante, 28 tackles. He leads the team. Third down and 2, and they're gonna stop him short. I don't think he even got a yard. Yeah. That was Edwards again, and I think they took him down for no gain. So it'll be 4th down and 2 at midfield, and Kirby Smart's going to send the punt team onto the field. So Georgia gets 1 first down on this opening drive on their opening drive of the game, but other than that, not really much. Run game did okay. There's Brett Thorson now to punt here for punting now, and I think somebody just called a timeout. Auburn just called their first timeout of the first half. They got 2 remaining. 4th down and 2 coming up for Georgia. They'll be punting. No score in the 128th game of the Deep South's oldest rivalry. USC going to drop. You think they're both going to drop in the rankings? Yeah, I'd say so. I would say they both do drop. So that was not that good of a drive. Oh, geez. Hugh Freeze very upset on the Auburn sideline. I think it's because all their players didn't get out on the field, and they didn't want to. They wanted to make sure all the players got on the field, and he got very upset. So 4th down and 2. Brett Thorson out to punt for Georgia, and his punt will bounce out of bounds at around the 5. So a very good punt by Thorson. The 7, actually. So not a bad punt by Brett Thorson, and Auburn will start deep in their own territory with 9:54 remaining in this first quarter. First and 10 for Auburn on their own 7. And they get about a couple of yards on that rush. Looks like Stackhouse made the tackle there for Georgia. Ooh, Raiders are releasing defensive end Chandler Jones. Huh. How about the freaking Florida Gators getting crushed by Kentucky, 33-14? Kentucky's not messing around. Handing it off again. Oh, no. Quarterback keep. Thorne. Thorne has a lane, and Thorne is gone. Thorne is going to take it. No, he's not. He's out of bounds. He's deep into Georgia territory, though. A very good run by Payton Thorne. He was at his own. They were at their own 9-yard line. Thorne exploded, but Javon Bullard forced him out of bounds at about the 30, so about a 61-yard rush there by Thorne. Now he's going to throw it to the left. Oh, it's almost picked off. That was Javon Bullard almost picking that one off. If he would have gotten that, he would have probably taken that one to the house. Second down. Bullard was diving for that one, and he went off his right hand. Second down and 10 coming up from the Georgia 30. Run here. And he has a first down. I don't know who that guy is. Number 27 on Auburn. First down at about the Georgia 17. What is that? What is that in the air? Is that the sky cam? Looks like that's the sky cam. I could see its shadow on the field. First down and 10 at the Georgia 17, handing it off here. And he gets about a 4-yard gain. That's Hunter on the carry. Red zone defense, touchdown percentage allowed. 28 percentage, 2021, 41% last year. They were first last year and tied for second. They're first in 2021 and tied for second last season. 2nd and 5, Thorne handing it off. And this is Hunter again, I believe, but he's only going to get, I don't think he gained anything on that play. And Georgia claimed that they recovered it, but he was already down. Georgia thought they got the fumble, but his knee was down on the ground. And third down is coming up for the Tigers. Let's see here. Ooh, I don't know. He may have not been down. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I think that should have been a fumble. And if it was, Georgia would have taken that one back. But a 3rd down and 4 coming up for Auburn. Play clock is winding down. 2-1. That's going to be a timeout called by Auburn. And Hugh Freeze is very unhappy with that. Hugh Freeze very unhappy that the team's not getting lined up and getting ready. Auburn has already used 2 timeouts, and it's only the first quarter. They're down to 1. 6:47 remaining in the first. Georgia and Auburn scoreless at Jordan Hare Stadium. Yeah, I know you want Georgia to lose. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Oh, Jordan, aren't you you're a Chiefs fan? Yes, you're a Chiefs fan. Well, I tell you one thing. I don't know if you've heard, but the ticket sales have increased for the Chiefs-Jets game tomorrow night because of the whole thing with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. More people are coming. I probably to see Taylor Swift, but hopefully, what I don't want to see is the Chiefs fans outnumbering. I want the Jets fans to show up tomorrow night. Listen, I'm rooting. I want Zach Wilson to have a good game. I'm not rooting for him to play bad. I want him to play good. But if he starts playing like dog crap again, then that's it. You're going to have to pull. You got to pull the trigger. That's it. I would have benched him after that New England game. I would have been like, you're done. You're done. Throw in Boyle for the. Listen, here's the plan. Zach's starting. If he plays like crap again, put his butt on the bench, and then you bring in Tim Boyle for the rest of that game, and then have Simeon ready for week 5 against the Broncos. Oh, perfect. Simeon's first start for the Jets this season against his old team, the Denver Broncos. Gosh. Why the Jets never fail to disappoint? Never. I'm just going to keep restarting this computer until it decides to work. But seriously, it's really annoying me. I'm glad I'm streaming this game instead of the Jets game, because the Jets game, first of all, it would be 8 p.m. It would be late at night, and it would probably also be an embarrassment. So I'll just watch it on my own. I'll try and stream a Jets game. I'm gonna stream a Jets game this season. Probably when the Jets play the Falcons. Well, that's later on in the season. Maybe if the Jets are on TV against the Broncos, I don't know. Jets Eagles, that would be a nice game to stream. Where are you hiding? All right, 3rd down and 4 for Auburn. They're gonna run it again, and they're going to be stopped short about 2 yards. Was that Hunter again taking that one? That I don't know. The numbers were blocked because the Georgia players were on top of him. And Auburn's going to be forced to kick a field goal. Alex McPherson going to come out here. And is he related to Evan McPherson of the Bengals, who also went to Florida? This is about a 27-yarder for McPherson. They're sitting at about the Georgia 10-yard line. This will be about a 27-yarder for McPherson, 4th and 2. McPherson puts it right through the middle, and Auburn is on the scoreboard first with a field goal by McPherson, 3-0 Tigers. So at least Georgia didn't allow a touchdown. They did score. Auburn did score, but it wasn't a touchdown. If you're Georgia, you're happy with that. You're happy with only allowing a field goal, but you want to respond emphatically on your next drive. I mean, you allowed that quarterback to run 61 yards to your 30-yard line. So that really was a big play. That was the big play of that drive. I think Auburn got 2 first downs on that drive. All right, just gonna keep restarting. Probably going to end up having to take this thing to a repair shop. I got a bunch of videos to upload. I got to recap the Georgia game last week, the Jets game, my high school's game last night, Georgia's game today, and the Jets game tomorrow. I got a lot to do. And I'm going to make sure I get these videos in. After this game, I'm going to make sure I record my Georgia UAB recap later, and then I'll get Patriots, Jets, and then I'll get Georgia, Auburn. The SEC, baby. The SEC, baby. We love the SEC. I love the SEC. Ole Miss, every detail counts. Oh, that, okay. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. New CBS Monday. Notre Dame beating USC. Well, Zach, also, you got to focus on your game tonight against Duke. You never know how that one's going to go, so keep an eye on that. You don't want to take your second straight loss of the season. So focus on tonight's game against Duke before you guys go up against USC. And McConkey's going to return this, and McConkey's going to get to about the 30. Good return. Oh, that's not McConkey. That's Mekhi Muse. My apologies. I remember last year Lad McConkey was returning kickoffs and punts. There's a flag on the field. Not sure what this is for. It's the first penalty flag of the game. Oh, is it a penalty against Auburn? What was the penalty? Looks like it may have been on the Auburn Tigers. Yeah, looked like a 5-yard penalty. So they moved up 5 yards. The Dogs were originally at the 29, but because of that 5-yard penalty, they're at the 34. Beck throwing it over the middle. That's incomplete, intended for Oscar Delp. Hartman is better than Shadur. Well, yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, Hartman's obviously older though, right? I don't know how old Shadur Sanders is, but I'm pretty sure Sam Hartman's older. Well, here's the big question. Where's the game at? Is Notre Dame home or are they away? That's the big question. 2nd down and 10. Beck gonna throw it over the middle, and that pass is it intercepted or caught? It might be intercepted. No indication yet. Auburn thinks they have it. There's either an interception or a completion for Georgia. And the ruling, they're still looking at it. And they rule they're waiting for the ruling. Auburn thinks they got the interception. But the decision will be made by the refs. Let's see here. Was this Marcus Rosemy-Jack Saint? Oh, yeah, that's an interception. Rosemy-Jack Saint, yeah, that's going to be an interception. Yep. And that's it. Holy crap, the guy ran into the ref right there. So Carson Beck just threw an interception, and Auburn just got the ball back. Wonderful. That's just phenomenal. All right. That sucks. Well, that's good. It's good for Auburn, but it's very bad for Georgia. 3-0 Tigers with 5:44 remaining in the first. Auburn just got an interception. Very bad. I'm going to have to take the computer to a repair shop tomorrow. This is ridiculous. So that one sucked. Welcome to Overreaction Central, laughing my ass off. Yeah, honestly, yeah, this is a little bit of overreaction. It's the first quarter, and the Georgia group chat that I'm in is freaking going nuts over that interception. Listen, this can't it's not going to be an easy game for Georgia. First off, it's at Jordan Hare, and second off, Auburn's going to give Georgia their best game. That's what they should be doing in every matchup against Georgia. Come on, it's a rivalry. These two teams hate each other. It's not as big as the Iron Bowl rivalry, of course, but it's a big rivalry. It is one of Georgia's rivals. Georgia has 3 rivals. They have Auburn, Tennessee, and Florida. Their biggest rival is without a doubt the Florida Gators. But Auburn's probably, I'd say Auburn is number 3 because they've sucked over these years. Tennessee's number 2 because their fans have just gotten so obnoxious. Oh, wait, we're gonna win the national championship this year. Blah, 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 blah. You lost to Florida, Tennessee. Yeah, what's up, Zach? 1st and 10 at the Georgia 48. Thorne is going to be sacked. Tyke Smith took him down. Big loss there. No, it really is. Honestly, it's not a rivalry anymore. It's just an ownage. We just own Georgia Tech, really. It's honestly an ownage. Seriously, it's just an ownage. They're not really rivals anymore, Georgia Tech. What is annoying is that one of our wide receivers last year transferred to Georgia Tech, and he's on their team this year. Screen pass. And was that Hunter who took that? I think it may have been. No, that's number 21, and I cannot identify his name. Oh, wow. Payton Thorne, he transferred from Michigan State. I didn't know that. I mean, you could still technically call the Georgia Tech meeting a rivalry. Hey, there's Harry Dog. You could still call it a rivalry, but it really isn't because we just blow them out every year. Yes, I know last year, Thorne in trouble. He's running, and he's taken out of bounds at about the 40. Good stand there by the Georgia defense. 4th and 2 coming up for the Tigers. And it looks like Auburn will be punting. It's a good tackle there. Took 2 guys. Javon Bullard knocked him out of bounds there. Nice tackle there by Javon Bullard. Oh, horse! You think I was a horse collar, Gary? Oh, you think that would be a horse collar? Are they going for it? Yeah, it looks like Auburn's going to go for it here. I know what they're trying to do. They're going to get Georgia to jump offside, aren't they? No, they're going to run here. And oh no, I thought they ran on with the running back, but no, they faked it, and they get the first down. Jeez, I got excited for nothing. What the hell? I got excited for nothing. I thought we got him, but no. Payton Thorne faked it. They faked it, and then Payton Thorne ran with it and got a first down to the 35 of Georgia. Like they should be. Texas beating Kansas 7-0. Missouri Vanderbilt scoreless. It's kind of a battle of like kind of like a mid off. Or it's like the bottom of the SEC going up against each other. Freaking freaking Missouri and Vanderbilt. They've just been bottom in the SEC for the past few years. Auburn's had 7 more plays than Georgia. They've had 15. Georgia's had 8. 20 yards for Georgia, 97 for Auburn. And Auburn has outpossessed Georgia by about 5 minutes. 2nd and 8 at the 34. Thorne's going to throw to the right, and that pass is going to be incomplete. And there comes the flag, and I know what that's going to be. Pass interference. You should clip that. That's a little funny moment right there. I thought we stopped them on that 4th and 2, but no. Gosh. Oh, Bowling Green and Georgia Tech, close game, 14-7. I expect Georgia Tech to win that game easily, but we'll see. We'll see. Texas A&M beat Arkansas 34-22. Clemson beat Syracuse 31-14. Dalen Everett committed pass interference for Georgia. That's great. Buffalo beat Akron 13-10 in overtime. Utah State beat UConn 34-33. That was a close game. Minnesota beat Louisiana 35-24. Hunter to the 5 of Georgia. 1st and goal for the Tigers. First and goal for the Tigers. They're going to run it, and there is a touchdown. And I believe that was Hunter. Yes. Yes, it was Hunter. Touchdown, Auburn. Another slow start by the Dawgs. I've seen this constantly throughout the season. The slow starts. Listen, these slow starts on offense are going to come back to bite you. They don't understand. Do they understand that if they continue to have these freaking slow starts on offense and bad first halves, that it's going to come back to hurt them? And that's what it's doing right there. For gosh sakes. 10-0 Auburn in the first quarter. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame Bobo for that interception. I'm blaming Beck. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Trying to get this stupid computer to restart. I think I'm just gonna have to take it to a repair store. Unfortunately, won't be making anything on my computer for the next. Yeah, this stupid ass computer just does not want to work. Unfreaking real, man. Okay, so this is not a good start. I'm just going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I don't have to listen to the overreaction in the Georgia group chats that I'm in because I'm sick and tired of overreactions. Like it's the first quarter and 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 there's so much time left in the freaking game. Like just freaking calm down. Makai Muse taking this one from about the 9. Good return here for Muse. He's past the 30. He's past the 35. Past the 40 and out of bounds near the 45. Good return by Makai Muse. Is there any laundry on the field? Doesn't look like it. That was a very good return by Makai Muse. Georgia in good field position to start this drive. Nice return by Makai Muse. Good return. I like Makai Muse. He's really good. If I'm correct, I think is he the one who's a walk-on, or was that Cash Jones? I think Muse is the one who's the walk-on. Auburn crowd making a lot of noise. Edwards fighting to get to midfield, and he will be down at about the 49 on Georgia's side, or maybe midfield. I think he may have gotten 6. Here was this interception. Here's Rosemy Jackson, and he just gets the ball taken away from him right there. That's Jalen Simpson, who got his 4th interception this season. It's currently the most in the SEC as of for this season. 2nd down and 4 for Georgia at midfield. Fake to Edwards. Beck's going to throw it to Bowers. Bowers has a 1st down inside the 45. And we are approaching the final minute of play in the first quarter as the Auburn Tigers lead the Georgia Bulldogs 10-0 at Jordan Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. 1st down and 10 for Georgia at the Auburn 43. Beck's going to throw to his left, and that pass is caught. And I think that was Dylan Bell who made that catch. He's about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Yep, down at about the 35-yard line. Got to get to the 33 to get a 1st down. I'm not sure if that was the final play of the first quarter. No, this one right here will be the final play of the first quarter. Carson Beck has completed 4 of 6 of his passes for 28 yards, and he's thrown an interception. 2nd down and 2. Beck's going to just throw it away. And 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Dawgs with 21 seconds left in this first quarter. He missed Bowers right there. He just overthrew Bowers. Bowers was right there, and he overthrew him. 3rd down and 2 for Georgia at the Auburn 35. Bowers in motion. Now he's in the backfield. And then we're going to give it to Bowers, and he's going to get the 1st down. And that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter as Auburn leads Georgia 10-0. All right. End of the 1st quarter in Auburn, Alabama. Auburn 10 and Georgia nothing. There's the Eagle. What are you, an Eagle, a Tiger, Plainsman? You got to choose one. Yeah, can't be that Tigers say that, have an Eagle fly around and then have this thing about Plainsmen. What are you, Auburn? I got 2 Twitters. Which one do you want? You want my Georgia one or you want my New York one? Because I got 2. My New York one is I think it's at NY. This is all lowercase, at NY. There's no spaces, sports recaps. And the same thing applies to my Georgia one. It would be at GA, all lowercase, no spaces, sports recaps. That's my those are my 2 Twitters. I have 2 Twitters. I have one where I tweet about the Jets and the Rangers, and the other one, and my Georgia one, I tweet about the Braves, the Hawks, and the Georgia Bulldogs. Because I'm not a Falcons fan. Hey, it's Goat Prime? Okay, really? Affleck. Oh, there's Nick. Look at Nick Saban and Coach Prime. Hey, it's Jim Nantz and Tony Romo. I remember they were actually. You know what's funny is when I was at the Patriots Jets game last week, they were actually the announcers. It wasn't. I thought it was going to be Ian Eagle. He's usually the announcer for Jets games against the Patriots, but it was actually Jim Nantz, and I was like, okay, Jim Nantz. That was the 4th Jets game I've attended. Yep, that was my 4th. My first one was 2013 Jets-Falcons at the Georgia Dome, Monday Night Football. The Jets ended up winning that game on a game-winning field goal by Nick Folk, 30-28. Second one was Patriots-Jets in 2015, a.k.a. the last time the Jets actually beat the Patriots, December 27th, 2015. Ryan Fitzpatrick to Eric Decker into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown in overtime. I remember that was such a great day. I got to be there to witness that. And I thought this year, with me being there in attendance, that we would finally slay the dragon. But no. We must lose to the Patriots. Must. Just so we could be reminded, the Patriots are our daddy. They are our daddy. I'm tired of it. And listen, you know what? I'm just going to say this. We're losing week 18 to the Patriots. That's what's going to happen. It'll be 16 straight. We will not beat the Patriots until Belichick either retires or until he can't coach, physically can't coach anymore. Say he'll probably coach till he dies. He'll be like him and Nick Saban will both coach until they die. They are both the same age of 71. They will coach until they die. That's how long they will coach for. Belichick is 71, and so is Saban. Saban will turn 72 on Halloween. Belichick, I don't know when his birthday is. All right, number 1, Georgia against unranked Auburn at Jordan Hare. 2nd quarter starting now. 1st down and 10 for Georgia. They are in Auburn territory after Bowers picked up that 1st down. This is Dylan Bell, and he's going to get a 1st down and a little more inside the 20. Georgia picks up another 1st down. Hey, Daniel Berry, how are you? There's Hugh Freeze. I saw that he was pretty frustrated with his team not getting lined up to get ready for the snap in the 1st quarter, and that ended up him using 2 timeouts. The run here, that was Dylan Bell again. He's about He's about 5 yards short of a first down. Second and 5. Rushing yards, Georgia has 35. Auburn has 109. Second and 5 at the Auburn 13. Rosamine-Jackson in motion. The handoff here, and Auburn's going to get him. Dejon Edwards loses quite a few yards on that play. Third down coming up here for Georgia. Georgia at the Auburn 16. Third and 7. They got to get to the 9-yard line for a first down. Or it looks like the 8. Play clock winding down. Beck. He's hit as he throws. The pass is complete. And a first down as Thomas makes that catch for the first down. Beck got hit as he threw. They blitzed there, Auburn, but Thomas juggled and caught that one. Georgia has first and goal now. 9 plays on this drive, 5 rushing and 4 passing. They've got 51 yards, and this drive is over 4 minutes. From the 5 of Auburn, handing it off to Edwards. Edwards is going to fight his way to the 3. Got about 2 yards on that rush. Second and goal coming up. Fourth time trailing by 10-plus points after first quarter under Kirby Smart. Lost first 3 games. First time. Let me think. Missouri last year? Was that it? Or was it Ohio State? No, I'm not sure. Edwards is gonna fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now Georgia is on the board with a 2-yard rushing touchdown by Dejon Edwards. Yeah, he's slithery. Kirby Smart said he's very slithery. Excuse me. Extra point by Woodring, and it's good. So the Dogs are now on the board. There we go. Now we got a game. All right. Georgia fans, we can exhale a bit because we have confidence in our offense. We have confidence that the offense can do their work, and we have a lot of confidence in our defense. That we have confidence in our defense, which we had very high expectations for our defense entering this season. Well, listen, I hate to be like this, but I'm just gonna say this as a Georgia fan. I don't think we're winning the national championship this year. I just don't think it's hard to win it. It's hard to go back to back, and it's even harder to three-peat. So, I mean, anything is possible, but I just really don't think it's going to happen. If it does, oh man, that would be unbelievable. That would be crazy if that were to happen. But, we still have a lot of football. We still have so many games left, there were only 2 games on our schedule that really. I mean, there was really only one game on Georgia's schedule that really was the one that I'm nervous about, and that's Tennessee. I was nervous about. I was nervous about it last year, and I'm nervous about it again this year. And I was kind of nervous about this game because I'm thinking, Auburn's going to give us their best game. They're not just gonna lay down and die in this game. They're gonna give Georgia their best game, and they should. Everybody should be doing that. I expect Kentucky to do that next week. We play Kentucky at home. There's Carson Beck. Yeah, he looks like how Stetson Bennett looked last year. Stetson Bennett had a buzz cut, got a buzz cut before the season, and Carson Beck kind of did the same thing. 4 rushing touchdowns in last 2 games versus Auburn, Dejon Edwards. This kick by Woodring goes into the end zone. All right, here's an update. Let's see what's up now. Kansas and Texas from Austin. 10-0 Longhorns, but the Jayhawks look like they're going to respond. In fact, yep, they get a few blocks there. Oh, did the ball get loose and then Kansas picked it up and they went into the end zone for a touchdown. 10-7, just like the Georgia-Auburn game, it's 10-7 over in Austin in favor of the home team, Texas. Thorne is going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Malachi Starks. Second down and 10. They actually did not lose any yards. There was no gain on the play. 3-0 Missouri as they lead Vanderbilt. Second and 10. I got a man in motion. They're going to throw in the screen to number 21, and he's out of bounds about 3 yards short of the first down. Third down coming up for the Tigers. There's the Red Coat Band, always playing that third down song. Love that third down song. From the 32, they're going to hand it off here, and he will be short. Was that Hunter who took that one? It looked like it was. And, yeah, he's going to be short by about a yard. 4th down and 1 coming up for Auburn. – 14-10, Georgia Tech over Bowling Green. Here's the punt by Auburn. And the punt will be a fair catch at about the 21 by Mekhi Muse. And Georgia will start their next drive at about the 21. What's going on? Joshua, the Bucks fan, Logan. Who do the Buccaneers play this week, if I may ask? Who do they play? The Saints? Oh, I think they play the Saints. Am I right? Do they play the Saints? And I think it's in New Orleans. Yeah. I've seen that many times. That happened last year. It keeps on happening. Florida just cannot beat Kentucky, whether they're home or they're away. I don't know why. I don't know why. What is that? Florida's second loss of the season now? Let me think. Yeah, I think that's Florida's second loss. They lost to Utah, and now they've lost to Kentucky. I believe that's 2 losses for the Gators. Yeah, you played the Saints on the road. I remember seeing the prediction video. I think I don't know. With if Derek Carr is not playing, then I'm gonna say the Buccaneers. I really just don't think that. Automatic repair. Yeah, I think you follow me. You follow me on one of my accounts. No, I guess you follow me on both now. San Diego State at Air Force tonight. See how that one goes. So, Georgia had a good defensive series right there. Let's see here. What is this play? Oh, it's Charles Barkley. What do you know? There's Charles Barkley, member of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Frank Thomas, a 2-time American League MVP, was on Auburn baseball from 1987 to 1989. And Cam Newton won Heisman Trophy and National Championship Auburn quarterback back in 2010. But his career was just, but guess what? He didn't. But he was pretty good with the Panthers, and then he sucked in New England. And now what is he? He's like a free agent, but is he ever going to come back to the league? I doubt it. Dejon Edwards. Or I'm sorry, that was Dylan Bell taking that one for 5. So yeah, use Dylan Bell more in the run game. Use Dylan Bell more in the run game. I would prefer that. Oh, nice. Handing it off here again is Dejon Edwards, and he has a first down past the 35. No, you got to save that. You got to put that. That's got to be on YouTube, man. And first and 10 at about the 37. Edwards is going to gain about 4 or 3 on that play. Second down coming up. Nice block there by Bowers. And Cedric Van Pran with another block there. Yeah, see, Bowers, you can use him in the slot and have him blocking. You know, that's the thing with Bowers. With how big he is, you could use him for blocking purposes. But again, he's a tight end that has a lot of speed. He's like one of the fastest tight ends I've ever seen. Georgia's gotten 59 rushing yards and 38 passing yards. They have 97 total yards. Throwing, and that pass is complete to Dominic Lovett, the transfer from Missouri, as he has a first down, and the Bulldogs are now in Auburn territory. First and 10 here, Edwards, or my fault, that was not Edwards. That was Dylan Bell, who got about 2. Second down coming up. Who started with the ball? Was it Auburn or Georgia? I forgot. Second and 8 for the Dogs. At the Auburn 43, 44, something like that. Here's Beck. Gonna throw it, and that is going to be caught. Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint. Flag is thrown. Might be a hold on Georgia, but it doesn't look like it. I see Beck going forward because I think he knows what the penalty is. Believe this penalty is going to be on I don't know. Must have been a penalty on Auburn, and they declined it. And this time the run game does not work out. Was that Bell or was that Edwards? What happened here? I don't know what the penalty was, but must have been declined by the Dawgs. Here's Rosamie Jack Saint heading to the sideline. As you know, Kirby Smart likes to rotate, do a lot of rotating, keep his players fresh. Make sure they're not, they don't run out of have as much energy as they can. 2nd and 10, play clock winding down. Beck is going to throw it, and that is going to be incomplete. Bowers almost could have come up with that one in the end zone. 3rd and 10 coming up for Georgia. And went out of the hands of Bowers. Auburn got a player off just in time before the snap. Beck throws it, and it's caught! Or no, it is not caught. It is incomplete. Hey, there's another funny montage right there. I thought that pass was caught, and it was not. Incomplete pass, and now Georgia's going to have to kick the field goal, I guess. Yep. I thought he caught it. Oh, never mind. Oh, the Muse could have came up with that one. Oh no, he was too far away from that ball. Thought Bowers had it. Here's Payton Woodring. He's missed 2 field goals inside 30 yards. He's 4 for 7 this year. This kick by Woodring is good. It went left, but it curled back inside towards the middle. And Georgia has tied the game. Alrighty, we got a tied ball game at Jordan Hare. As I thought Bowers caught that one in the end zone. He did not. And instead, Georgia kicks the field goal. And we have a tied ball game, 10-10 at Jordan Hare in the second quarter. That was a 37-yarder by Woodring. Handle, yep. Ugh. Still can't get the freaking thing to work. It's so annoying. Yeah, I'm probably just going to have to end up taking this computer to a repair shop. I'm going to keep trying. See if it somehow decides to restart. But I don't know. Yesterday it was working just fine. But today refuses to work on the one day I need it to work. I got 3 videos to upload. It'll be 4 after this Georgia-Auburn game. Well, actually, how many will it be? Georgia, UAB, Patriots, Jets. Yeah, 4 videos. I got 4 videos to upload. I couldn't upload them last week because I was on vacation. Yeah, I'm just going to give up on this thing. It's really annoying. Dolphins and Bills tomorrow on CBS. That'll be the game that we will see on television from where I am. Then it looks like I saw Raiders and Chargers. Yeah, I'm just gonna end up giving up. I'm just gonna give up on my computer. I'll just get it taken to a repair shop. I'll try and mess with it after the game. But for right now, I just can't get it to work. At least I had a backup plan before this game so I could, live stream it on my phone. The return from the 5. Oh, a big return. Did not step out of bounds, then steps out of bounds just before the 45. A good return for Auburn by, I don't know who the heck you are. Ratty? Is that your name? Ratty? That must be Ratty. I don't know. Didn't step out of bounds there. Or did he? Maybe he did. Who is this guy? Stop blocking. I can't see it. Not sure who you are. Stat pack. Georgia has 77 passing yards. Auburn has 14. 60 rushing yards for Georgia. 111 for Auburn. And yards per play, 4.9 for Georgia. 6.3 for Auburn. So Auburn, the run game is going pretty well for Georgia in terms of yards. And Thorne took that one himself, and the Georgia defense was on top of him. That was Tramel Walthor who knocked him down. I don't think he gained or lost any yards on that play. Will be a 2nd down and 10. Damn, Virginia. Okay, let me chill out, because Virginia entering the season dealing with losing some with the death of those players, which I felt really sad. I felt really bad about. Thorne running it again. Oh no, he threw it. I swear I thought he was past the line of scrimmage. But no, he was not. He completes the pass to the receiver for a 1st down. I could not identify the receiver's name. Let's see. He's past the... I thought he was literally past it. Okay, deep pass down the right side, and that's incomplete. Intended for number 16. Was that Jamon Dumas Johnson who covered him? It looked like it. Oh, I didn't know Gene Steratore was also the rules analyst for college football on CBS. I know he does NFL, but college football, I didn't know that. Second down and 10. And the number 21, who I cannot identify his last name, gets a big run. What is your name? I cannot identify his name. I know he had a good kickoff return. 1st down and 10 at the Georgia 31. Under 4.5 minutes to go. 8 first downs for Georgia, 7 for Auburn. The run here. And now he's down. Gain of about 1 on that play. Oh, Brian Batty. Okay. Thank you, where you hiding. I was trying. I have the volume down on the television because I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to get the stream taken down for copyright. So that's what I'm doing. So I appreciate you for mentioning, for letting me know. Is this him? No, this is Hunter, and Hunter has a 1st down. Or maybe a yard short. No, that's a 1st down. Auburn and Georgia have combined for 16 1st downs in the 1st half. So the offenses for both teams are doing pretty well, despite both teams only scoring 10 points. But the offenses have looked pretty good. Is this Ashford? Why is Ashford in the game? What happened to Thorne? Why is Ashford in the game? What the heck? This is weird. Okay, Ashford's in the game. Ashford's going to run it to the left. And Ashford's going to get out of bounds at about the 15. I know Jarquez. I know Jarquez Hunter. 2nd and 5 at the Georgia 16. Why the heck was Ashford in? Is Thorne back on the field, or is it Ashford again? It's Ashford again. Where's Thorne? Did Thorne get hurt? Ashford handing it off to Jarquez Hunter. And Jarquez Hunter fighting for a first down. He's about a yard short. Third down coming up for Auburn. Third and 1 here for the Tigers. See what Hugh Freeze decides to do here. Auburn is 0 for 4 on third down conversions in this game. Okay, Thorne's back on the field now. I was like, did he get hurt or something? Looks like he's fine. Third and 1. Handing it off here is to Hunter. And Georgia, they're going to stop him short. Yeah. They got him short of the first down marker. 4th and 1. Good stand down there by the Georgia defense. Very good stop by the defense. See? Told you, this defense is pretty dang good. And Auburn's going to go for it. And they will be stopped short. They took the risk. And it does not pay off. The Dawgs stopped them short. Jamon Dumas-Johnson made that tackle. Jamon Dumas-Johnson stopped him short. Georgia stops Auburn on 4th down. Nice job. All right. Georgia has like a minute and 18 seconds to work with. They do have all 3 timeouts, so that's a good thing. Auburn only has 1 timeout. They used both of them in the first quarter. Oh, no. We'll see what happens. Well, I'll be right back. All right. Adam Zucker. Yeah, well, I can't look at Twitter because I'm on the stream and I can't get my computer to operate. Michigan. Yeah, Michigan should blow out Nebraska. This shouldn't even be close. They're already up by 3 touchdowns. They should shut them out. They really should. As we head back to Jordan Hare Stadium, Georgia and Auburn are tied at 10. A very good stop on 4th down by the Georgia defense. Jamon Dumas-Johnson made that tackle. Yep, Jamon Dumas-Johnson made that tackle right there. That's what you love to see. So 1st down and 10 for the Dawgs. They are deep in their own territory. They're at the 13. Looks like Edwards, I believe, in the backfield. Yes, that is Dejon Edwards who gets a yard. 2nd down and 9. Not sure if Georgia wants to use any of their timeouts. Is that your freaking what is that shirt he's wearing? Gosh, that's horrible. Oh my goodness. 2nd and 8 for the Dawgs. from their own 14. Here's Beck. He's in trouble. He's throwing. That's incomplete. Nearest receiver to that was Brock Bowers. 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Dogs. Third and 8 for the Dogs. At their own 14. They're going to run it here with Edwards. Edwards is going to be stopped short about 4 yards. 4th down coming up. Auburn uses their final timeout. Yep. Auburn is out of timeouts. Georgia has all 3. I don't think Georgia will use any. They'll probably just, let Auburn run out this clock so they could just go to the locker room. I think Georgia, I'm not sure who's going to receive the set. I think it's Georgia. I think it is. I think. Hey, hide him. Who is Ohio State playing? Or are they on a bye week? Because I saw Ryan Day's post game interview last week. I mean, it was very emphatic, but it's like, okay, yeah, you beat Notre Dame. Good for you. But like you're trying to you're like saying, "Oh, we're going to freaking I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's a bye week, an early bye week for y'all. Georgia does not get a bye week. I'm pretty sure their bye week is usually before the Florida game. So the week before the Florida game, they will not play a game. London games, yep, Jaguars and Bills. The Jaguars, London is the Jaguars' second home. They're always in London, the Jaguars. I'll tell you, people in the UK though, they love the New York Jets though. Because Woody Johnson, the owner of the Jets, was the ambassador. Woody Johnson was the ambassador for the United States to the United Kingdom. And that punt is a fair catch. Good punt by Brett Thorson. 1st and 10 for Auburn inside their own 30. We got Awesomeness Twerp Apins next Saturday. Ohio State barely beat Notre Dame. Hey, Harry Dog, how you doing? We have a Toy Story theme game tomorrow. Yes, we do. Who is Shower Boys? Who are you talking about, Shower Boys? I'm so confused. Who's Shower Boys? Eagles been to London before in 2018. Yep, you lost to gingivitis. Ashford runs out of bounds for no gain. We moved up to 6. You ain't paying attention. Who is Shower Boy? Oh, you're talking. Oh, Shower Boys is. Oh. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. And just an FYI, Georgia will receive the second half kickoff. That's what I thought. Okay, this will be fine as long as the defense just does what they're supposed to on this drive. They will be fine. Auburn's just gonna run it here, and they'll lose a ton of yards. But I don't think Georgia's gonna use any timeouts. No, they will. Kirby Smart calls his first timeout. So Georgia just used their first timeout of the first half. They have 2 remaining as Auburn has none. We started off slow and still put up 41 points on Northwestern, who has a decent defense. Notre Dame should have beat Ohio State. Yes, I agree. I agree. I that should have happened, but it didn't. It did not. But listen, if there's a team that you want to keep an eye on this season, that's Florida State. Florida State, keep an eye on them. They're looking pretty damn good right now. My buddy is a Notre Dame fan. He was pissed. Oh well, Cody. Yeah. Hey Cody, just be happy that, Alabama's doing all right despite losing to Texas. And they're gonna run it here again. They're gonna lose another yard. And Kirby Smart's gonna use another timeout. Georgia has one timeout remaining in this first half. There are 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Georgia's going to try and probably get one last drive in before halftime. Cedric Van Pran, he's a major in interdisciplinary art and design. Why are they publicly showing their GPA? 3.3 for Stan Brennan McAllister and Auburn 3.9. He has a major PhD in education. Okay, that's very impressive. And he's a senior. Ohio State is terrible. Well, I don't know. He got mad if you wore a red shirt. Says the team of the loss, Cody. Ohio State is falling a little bit. Florida State is kind of overrated. People act like they're so good when they barely win games. Michigan is better than Ohio State. Michigan is overrated. Michigan is so damn overrated. You want an easy schedule? Listen, I'm tired of people saying, okay, Auburn just down the ball at the Georgia 3. Or is it a touchback? Well, it doesn't matter. It's halftime anyway. Listen, here's something that's really getting on my nerves. I understand that Georgia has an easy schedule this year, but do you see Michigan's schedule? Like, give me a break. Seriously, give me a break. Look at Michigan's schedule. Theirs is so much easier than ours. Give me a break with this. Enough. And we're both better than Alabama. Michigan quarterback is average. I hope he goes to Trashville and sucks there. What's Trashville? Jacksonville? What's Trashville? Kirby Smart and Georgia have scored 10 unanswered points. They trailed 10-0. Kirby Smart and his Kirby Smart's in his 8th season as head coach of Georgia. Trashville is my name for Tennessee. Oh, yeah. That's basketball. Oh, wait, no. Final Four? Oh. Well, in 2021, yes, Georgia beat the crap out of them. But last year, it was a freaking nail-biter. That game, I was on the edge of my seat for that game. That was a freaking amazing game between between TCU and Michigan. Regardless, if imagine if Michigan would have won that game, and imagine if Ohio State would have beaten Georgia. Imagine that national championship, Ohio State and Michigan. Holy crap. That would have been freaking amazing. Yeah, I know that you're talking about. We're talking about the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I would have wondered if it was Ohio State and Michigan in that national championship. That would have been interesting. Imagine that. That would have been insanity. Awesomeness thinks Maryland winning a natty when they can't beat Penn State, Ohio State, nor Michigan. Maryland, they had to chicken out and leave the ACC, man. Those were good days when Maryland was in the ACC. Why did it have to end? You know, my favorite memory to start of 2023, a spanked field goal. You mean a shanked field goal? No, he hooked it. He didn't shank it. He hooked it. He hooked it to the left. He hooked it to the left. And I lost my damn mind when that happened. Ugh. So let's see what this... My favorite memory to start 2023 was Penn State never having a playoff berth still intact. Oh, Hayden just fired back at you. Hayden, where you hiding? Just fired back at you. Neo, haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? Good to see you. So good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been in Lose streams, but it's good to see you, man. How you been? Not gonna lie, Penn State ain't that important. It was, again, losing. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, but wouldn't you have wanted to play Michigan in the Natty and have a chance to beat your biggest rival in the Natty instead of spanking TCU like you would have done, like Georgia did, and what Ohio State would have done as well if they were in the Natty? You know? Oh, good to hear, man. Good to hear. Alabama. Dang, Alabama plays late tonight, 9 p.m. Why is the game so late? It's Alabama and Mississippi State. Why are they kicking off at 9? Why? That's weird. Okay. They're kicking off at 9. Trailing by double digits last two seasons. 2022, Missouri won by 4. 2022, number 4, Ohio State won by 1. And 2023, this year, South Carolina, we won by 10. We held South Carolina scoreless. See what Auburn does. I mean, see what Georgia does. Georgia does this time. Yeah, that's odd. Because they want the funeral to be hosted after boxing's main event. Whose funeral? Illinois and Purdue, 13-10 Boilermakers. Rutgers beating Wagner 24-0. Michigan State and Iowa play at 7:30. Texas A&M beat Arkansas 34-22. Oh, Alabama's funeral, another 2-loss season. Well, I don't know. We'll see. If that does happen, then yeah, that's it for Alabama already. Just like how it is, how Clemson's season is, how Clemson won't be going to the playoffs. Yeah, they beat Syracuse today, but they already have 2 losses this season, so that's pretty much it. That's curtains for them. They're not going to the playoffs. No Clemson. We potentially won't have another Clemson championship in the ACC. I'd see it being like, I'd say North Carolina's probably going to be back in the ACC championship. They look pretty good. I mean, Duke, yes, they beat Clemson, and then other than that, they've played 3 teams that have been like easy wins, like Northwestern, like Lafayette, Northwestern, and UConn, and then they get a real test tonight against, excuse me, they get a 2 test tonight, a new test against Notre Dame. USC and Colorado, yeah, man. Alabama versus Georgia in the SEC championship. Somebody besides Alabama. Yeah. It won't. Yeah. Alabama won't lose to Mississippi State. Yeah, you guys aren't going to lose to Mississippi State. we got versus Sleeta and the Falcons tomorrow. Hopefully beat the Falcons and hear him rage. Yeah, Sleeta rage is always hilarious. Damn, okay, Colorado. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was 48-41. Yeah, I mean, Alabama will show up to the SEC championship with 2 losses. Well, I don't know. Man, that Broncos-Bears game tomorrow is going to be a snooze fest. I'd watch that game and I just pass out. We're getting better. Yeah, you all are getting better. Just don't ever play Tyler Buckner as your quarterback because he cannot do anything. Auburn marching man, little halftime show. I love the red coat marching band though. The red coat band is great. I want to see Sleater rage about waking up at 9:30 a.m. for nothing. Isn't that game on like ESPN Plus though? How is he going to be able to watch that? Am I right or am I wrong? Is it on like ESPN or like on NFL Network? It should be on like NFL Network, I'm thinking. Thing is, all the teams in the AFC East except for the Jets are heading overseas this season. I'm not sure when the Dolphins. I know the Page. I know all the others. Yeah. Oh yeah, Buckner's horrible. Buckner's horrible, and Ty Simpson is he's just not ready. He's just not ready. He's got a lot to learn. He's got a lot to learn. And yeah, Milrow's the best option for Alabama. Yeah, Buckner's horrible. Ty Simpson needs to learn a little bit more, and then stick with Milrow. We have a site to see all the games. That's actually me too. I have a site where I watch Jets games. If I can't watch them on TV, which luckily tomorrow night I will be able to watch the Jets on TV. But it'll be a close game and we lose, or a close game and we win, or it's a blowout loss, or it's just the Chiefs blow us out. The game's on Disney Plus with Toy Story characters. The little kids will be watching. Yeah, they will. Yeah, he has potential. He does have potential. Ritter is a sad, strong little man, Buzz Lightyear. I do feel bad about that Rodgers injury. Wanted to see you guys in the playoffs this year. Well, if Zach Wilson does not do anything better when the Jets play the Chiefs tomorrow night, that's it. He's done. I don't care if it hurts his feelings. They better bench him and don't even think about bringing him in for the rest of the season. You'll have Trevor Siemian and then Tim Boyle will be your backup. Is a sad, strange little man. Yeah, so the Jets, if Zach sucks, which it wouldn't surprise me. I don't want him to play bad. I want him to play good, but is he going to is the question. And then, like, if he doesn't play good, you bench him. You don't put him in for the rest of the game against the Chiefs. Tim Boyle will be quarterback for the rest of the game and have Simeon ready for week 5 against the Broncos. I don't care if it hurts Zach's feelings. Oh, he got benched. It hurts his feelings. I don't care about his feelings. I don't care. This is the NFL. Screw your feelings. Seriously. Trevor, okay, I'm not going to say that. Really? You have him on the team? Well, yeah, we picked him up. It's good to have it's better that we should have had another veteran being the backup to Aaron Rodgers and having Zach Wilson sit out for the freaking year. But no, they decide while making the depth chart to freaking have Zach Wilson as the backup to Aaron Rodgers, and he wasn't ready. He's not ready in case Rodgers got hurt, which he did. He wasn't ready. And they thought he was ready. He's not. He does not. He cannot be a quarterback in the NFL. He just can't. Seriously, he cannot. I'm sick of it. It's over. If Zach sucks tomorrow night, it's over. If I see no improvement, listen, when I was at the Jets game on Sunday against the Patriots, there were fans booing him off the field. I was not booing him off the field because I'm not going to boo my own players. But when I hear those boos, that's when I know that these fans are done with Zach Wilson. I know. They're done. And I am done too. If he sucks tomorrow night, then I'm done. I don't care. This is it. This is his last chance. This might be his last ever game as starting quarterback for the New York Jets. Van Ham roasting the Falcons. You guys should go get Minshew. That's what I thought. Why did we get Minshew? You guys need to stop signing washed Green Bay quarterbacks. Well, let me talk about this. Listen, Brett Favre, when we signed him, here's the thing about Brett Favre when he signed with the Jets. It came out of nowhere. It came like just before training camp. The Jets signed Brett Favre. And Brett Favre did pretty well, and then he got injured, and then the season went upside down. Aaron Rodgers, we knew like literally a month before he actually was traded to the Jets that he was going to be on the Jets because Rodgers did not want to return to Green Bay, and he didn't want to retire. And he was like, I want to play for the Jets. Minshew does get a lot of respect. I do actually like him, and I don't blame 2020 on him. What do you think about Acuna's 70 stolen bases on Wednesday? It's amazing. It's amazing how he's been doing phenomenal this year. I didn't see that, but I did see. Are you talking about the Monday night game? I don't think he flipped off Zach Wilson. I just saw him flip the bird on the freaking camera. No, against the Patriots, Zach Wilson made a Jets fan lose his teeth. I don't know if you saw that. This Jets fan lost his teeth. That's how bad Zach Wilson's so bad. He's making Jets fans lose their teeth. Screw that. We're from Philly. If we see something we don't like, we boo the player. Well, I'll tell you, it's the same thing in New York, or should I say New Jersey. It's the same thing with New York sports teams. These fan bases are impatient because there has not been a championship in New York sports since the freaking Giants beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl 46. Listen, and also another thing that's pissing me off with the Jets, not there's no surprise, something's always pissing me off with the Jets. What's pissing me off is the excuses about the offensive line. It's I'm tired of the excuses about the offensive line. The offensive line actually was not bad against the Patriots. The only thing that was bad was was Zach Wilson. The defense played pretty well. The offensive line was not bad, but Zach Wilson was the problem. Every week, there's a new problem in every game with the Jets. Week 2 against Dallas, the offensive line was terrible, and the defense did not show up. Week 3, it was all Zach Wilson, and it was and it was also some bad play calling by Nathaniel Hackett as well. Nathaniel Hackett knows that he has to do better. Listen, you're either going to see a close game between the Chiefs and the Jets, or it's going to be a blowout. It wouldn't surprise me if it's a blowout. If Saleh decides to freaking keep Zach Wilson in for the entire game. If after this game he decides to continue with Zach Wilson as the starting quarterback, I'm gonna start saying that the Jets need to fire Saleh. Not right now, but if he continues to be stubborn about Zach Wilson and the Jets quarterback situation, I'm gonna want this guy fired. Like, seriously, I'm gonna want this guy to get fired. I am done with this. I am done with his stubbornness about Zach Wilson. Oh, it's gonna hurt his feelings. Screw his feelings. Screw his feelings. I don't care. If you want to learn about the Jets' only Super Bowl, our grandfathers and ancestors can all put their teeth back in their mouths to tell you about it. Yeah, it's Broadway Joe Namath. And speaking of Joe Namath, you want to know something else? The Jets, the Zach Wilson was so bad that Joe Namath was blasting the team on the Michael Kay show. Joe Namath is tired of this. Even he's tired of this. That's when you know this team cannot do anything with Zach Wilson as the quarterback. If Joe Namath is upset, wants there to be a change, then there has to be a change coming up soon. There has to be a change. Seriously, there has to be a change if Zach Wilson plays like crap tomorrow night. Let's go Dawgs, baby. Yeah, let's have a good second half. I want to see a good second half. As like the previous games this season, the first half has not been the best. That has not been the half for Georgia. Harry Dog and the Auburn mascot little 3D projection there. I like that. They're just dancing on the field. That's funny. All right. Great game so far, I believe. Let's see. All right. And this kick will be caught by Muse. Mekhi Muse returns this one to the 26. Let's see. He's been carrying your legacy for way too long. I remember when we didn't win a chip since 1960, and E-Rock told us Chuck Bednarik been carrying our legacy too long. 1960, that's when the Jets first started. Listen, I have to stick with the Jets. I can't just become a fan of another team. I have to stick with them. Once I pick a team, I'm stuck with them. Here's Beck throwing. That's caught by Bowers. No, that's Oscar Delp. Did the ball come loose? The ball came loose, and Auburn thinks they recovered it. Yes, they did. Why is ball protection an issue for us? Ball security, that's a problem. Ball security, 2 turnovers already. Gosh. Already 2 turnovers for Georgia in this game. Already. Oh, man. All right. All right. Well, this sucks. Georgia's they've already had 2 turnovers in this game. Oscar Delp made that catch, but then he lost the freaking ball while coming down. All right. Ball is at the Georgia 32 for, is this Ashford? They're handing it off. Or no, Ashford is running it, and he has a first down Out of bounds near the 15. First and 10 for Auburn at the Georgia 14. Handing it off here. And that was Jarquez Hunter taking that one for a gain of about 3. They're going to hand it off here. Oh, no, Ashford's going to take it himself. And he walks in. Touchdown, Auburn. And the Tigers retake the lead after a 9-yard rushing touchdown by Robbie Ashford. Number 9 for a 9-yard rushing touchdown. That was a 3-play, 32-yard drive that only lasted a minute and 12 seconds. Quick drive after Georgia fumbled the ball. And Auburn takes the lead back. All right, now if you're Georgia, you really gotta get going. This is not where you cannot allow Auburn to run away. Acuna for MVP. Well, I really hope that happens. If they do, I will be really mad. I will be really mad if they do. I mean, how can you have a better seat? How can Acuna not win MVP with the season he's having? Yep, there's the University of Georgia. They got a great journalism school over there. Harry Nog. I haven't seen Uga. Where's he been? They haven't shown him during this game. The Big G. University of Georgia. So, founded in 1785. There's the Auburn sideline dancing. Of course they are. Philip Montgomery is the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for Auburn. He was the Tulsa head coach for, looked like about 7 years, 2015 to 2022. This kick will bounce. Did it go out of bounds or into the end zone? It went into the end zone touchback. Because if it would have gone out of bounds, Georgia would be starting at about like the 40-yard line. Game trends, Auburn quarterbacks, Georgia Payton Thorne, 28 passing yards, 68 rushing yards. Robbie Ashford, 33 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. For Georgia, Carson Beck, first career road start, 8 for 14, 84 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception. Auburn 4 trips to the red zone, 2 touchdowns, 1 field goal, 0 red zone trips last week. Dang. So Georgia starts on their own 25. 2 guys in the backfield with Beck. Looks like they'll go run here. Yes, they will. This is Dejon Edwards, who is down. Did the ball seriously come loose again? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Okay, now I'm getting triggered. You are not. This ball security is an issue. Why? Ball security again. Like one play on both drives, and you fumble the ball. Fumble it. Where's the ball security? Where? Are you kidding me? Yeah, wait a minute. Hold up. I think his knee was down. Sleep. You'll get that Sleeter rage and that Georgia Bulldog will rage as well. I got to make 4 videos today. 2 Georgia videos, 1 Jets video, and another football video. They are reviewing this play, so hopefully that this call is overturned. Call on the field is a Georgia fumble that's recovered by Auburn. Who are they even playing? I think Edwards' knee was down. Yeah, right there. Right there. His right knee was down. I swear his knee was down. We will see if this replay goes in the favor of Georgia. Okay, I can exhale. The call is overturned. Edwards' knee was down. Okay, you got a break there. But now you got to freaking hold on to that football. You better hold on to that football. Ball security is becoming an issue in this game for Georgia. 5 turnovers in the last 2 games for the Georgia Bulldogs, 5 in previous 8 games. Georgia lost a yard on that play. It'll be 2nd and 11 at the 24. All right, seriously, ball protection better not be an issue here. 2nd and 11 for the Dogs. Beck is going to throw it. That's caught. Did he hold on to it? All right, okay, good. Okay, you better hold on to that one, Dominic Lovett. Jeez. Third down and 6 at the Georgia 29 for the Dogs. Auburn players trying to get the crowd to be louder than they've ever been in the past decade. A decade ago, Auburn had 2 historic games here at Jordan Hare. That pass is caught, and there is Ladd McConkey, first down Georgia. There you go. Nice one. Damn it. Alabama can beat Texas A&M next week without their starting quarter. What? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, Texas A&M. Yeah, they lost their starting quarterback. I saw that and I was like, oh no, that's not good. Not good. All right, 1st and 10 for Georgia at their own 46. Beck's gonna throw it, and that's Dylan Bell. And Dylan Bell is into Auburn territory, down at about the 48. 2nd down coming up. It was a gain of about 7 on that play. And here is Mike Bobo replacing Todd Monken as the offensive coordinator for the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, 2nd and 4 for Georgia at the Auburn 48. This is Edwards, and he's going to get no yards on the play. Third down coming up. Third down and 3. At the 47 of Auburn. Here is Beck. He's going to throw it deep, and it's over the hands of McConkey. And nope, no flags. Fourth down. Fourth down and 3. The Dogs are going for it. And Auburn just called a timeout. I think Georgia still will go for it because the distance of a field goal from there is about a 64-yarder. So yeah, McConkey could not come up with that one. That was good coverage there. Auburn leads 17-10 with 10.5 minutes in the third quarter. Get off the field, UGA. Okay, this has not been a very good start of the second half. Georgia fumbled on their first drive and originally fumbled on their start of their second drive, but the call was overturned. That would have been really bad. But now Georgia's going for it on fourth down and 3. At least that's what I saw previously. We'll see if that is what happens when we head back, when the commercial breaks end at Jordan Hare Stadium. Ugh. All right, are we back? Yep. All right, back at Jordan Hare Stadium. So the Auburn Tigers lead the Georgia Bulldogs 17-10. Auburn has not beaten Georgia since 2017 in the regular season. Then we whooped their ass in the SEC championship that same year. So we won the bigger game. We were already going to like the playoffs. Well, actually no. I mean, Georgia got crushed by Auburn in 2017, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. Nope, Georgia changed their mind. They decided to punt. Auburn did use their first time out of the second half, but Brett Thorson is out to punt for the Dogs. He's had 2 punts in this game, average of 46.5 yards. This punt is going to be down at the 1. Yes, no, maybe. Yes. Yes. No, damn it, it's a touchback. They almost saved it. That would have been really good for Georgia. Let me see. Oh, yeah, just crossed the end zone. Damn it. Almost had it. They almost had it. They almost had that one. That would have been great, but unfortunately, that did not happen, and Auburn will get the ball at their own 20. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, this was the run by Thorne. Got a block there. Here's the run by Ashford. There's a block there. And he just gets around the left side. Auburn starting at their own 20. Ashford handing it off. This is Jarquez Hunter, and Jarquez Hunter's going to get no gain on the play. Tyke Smith made the tackle. It's 31 rushing plays for Auburn and only 6 passing plays in this game. 177 rushing yards and 28 passing yards. Run game has come in handy for Auburn in this game. 2nd and 9. They actually gains the yard. Ashford throwing, and it's almost picked off. And it was tipped up in the air and almost intercepted. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Thorne. I thought Ashford was out there. My bad. Thorne's back out there. Why do they keep doing that? Where it's like they got Ashford in, they got Thorne in. Like, whoa, just stick to one guy. Like, seriously. All right. Auburn is 0 for 6 on 3rd down conversions in this game. Okay, let me get this right. Thorne has a 3rd down and 9. Thorne is running, and he has a 1st down and a little more out of bounds at the Auburn 38. Oh, jeez. Georgia Tech, you're losing to Bowling Green at home? What the hell? Yeah, he had a good lane right there to run for that 1st down. Wow, that's the first 3rd down conversion today for Auburn. 1st and 10 at their own 38. Thorne handing it off to Hunter. Hunter's going to be taken down for either a loss of a yard or no gain on the play. Last home games versus number 1 team, October 30th, 2001, they defeated Florida. November 30th, 2013, they beat Alabama. November 11th, 2017, they beat Georgia. And November 25th of that same year, they beat Alabama. So they beat in 2017, they beat the number ranked team twice at home. They beat when Georgia was the number 1 ranked team on November 11th, and then 2 weeks later, Alabama was the number 1 team, and then they beat Alabama at home. Thorne, 1st down Auburn to midfield. Throwing to the left. That pass is complete. Takes 4 Georgia players to bring him down. Thorne has 97 rushing yards. Ashford has 33. Thorne has 35 passing yards. Ashford has none. 2nd and 3 for Auburn. They're at the Georgia 43. This is I'm not sure who that was. Oh no, that was number 21. Brian Batty. That's it. Brian Batty. That's what I'm thinking of. 1st down and 10 at the Georgia 36. Thorne is running. Thorne is pushed out of bounds towards the Georgia sideline for a gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9. What's this trivia question? Which football coach was a head coach in the same sport at both Georgia and Auburn? It's a good question, actually. Head coach in the same sport at Georgia and Auburn. Is it a football coach? Is it a basketball coach? Baseball? I'm just going to assume it was football. I'm not sure. That's a very good question. Oh, they're going to get him! Was that Smalmondon? Was it Smalmondon? Oh, yeah, there comes Smalmondon right there. Good job, Smalmondon. 3rd and 16 coming up for Auburn. Not sure how many Georgia fans there are at that game, but I hope for them to make some noise here. 3rd and 16 for the Tigers at the Georgia 42. Here is Thorne. He is going to throw to the right, and that's incomplete. Yes, it's incomplete. And he's slow to get up, number 16. Who's this? That's I see him going up. Who is number 16? Johnson? Yeah, incomplete. And yeah, he landed landed awkwardly out of bounds. That's Malcolm Johnson Jr. He's 6'1", 193 pounds. He's a junior. Hometown is Bryan's Road. I cannot read the whole thing. And we go to commercial break. So, that's see what they do here. It's 4th down coming up for Auburn. Hope that player that was down on the field, let's hope he's okay. Don't like seeing injured players. You got Dolphins, Bills, Broncos, Bears, Steelers, Texans, and Ravens and Browns. 4 p.m. Raiders and Chargers on CBS. And he's walking on the sideline. He's walking on the sideline. See if he's okay. Bit shaken up there. 4th and 16 for Auburn. They're punting. Three punts in this game for Oscar Chapman. This will be his 4th. And this punt looks like it will fall. And Auburn's going to down it at the 2. Wish that would have happened when Georgia punted. Not the case. Okay. Gotta get 98 yards to. What was the game changer? Was this the game changer? The fumble? Oh yeah, ball security has been a big game changer. As Georgia's turned the ball almost turned the ball over a third time, but they've only turned it over twice. That third turnover was a fumble that was overturned after review. All right, Georgia's starting deep, and they're very deep in their own territory. They're at the 2. Oh, an explosive run for Dejon Edwards as he finds his way to the 18-yard line for a first down. Nice 16-yard rush there for him. Good run there by Dejon Edwards. He just took off. As soon as he got the ball, he just took off. Got going. Good run there. 16. He's gotten the ball 16 times in this game. Let's see. This is Bowers, and Bowers is going to lose 2 yards. Ugh. Not good. They found him in the screen, but Auburn took him down for a loss of 2. Second and 12 for the Dawgs at their own 16. Beck is now going to run, and Beck will slide at about the 23. Got about 7 yards on that play. It's 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Bulldogs. They're dancing on the Auburn sideline. Auburn looking for their first win against Georgia since 2017. Georgia did hold on in that 2019 matchup. Beck throwing, that's caught. And a first down for Georgia. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What's up with Thomas? What happened to Thomas? Shoot. Uh-oh. He was limping. And now an Auburn player is down, number 33. Let's hope that the Thomas on Georgia's okay, but let's hope this Auburn player's okay. They're going to another commercial break now. Oh, rah Thomas. Oh. Yeah, rah Thomas is now hurt. We'll see if, let's hope he's all right. What's this update we got? Kansas and Texas. Let's see how that one's going. Texas up 20-7. Kansas. Oh, good pass there. Kansas down by 6 now after that touchdown by Wilson. Kansas hanging in there. Kansas football is on the rise. All right, a first down coming up for the Dawgs. Let's hope rah Thomas is okay. Hey, what happened in 33 over here? What happened to him? Oh, he just went down. What the heck happened there? And here's Ra Thomas. Ooh, must have twisted. Oh, he definitely twisted something. That looked like an ankle to me. That didn't look good. Okay, here's Kendall Milton. They fake the handoff to him. Beck just gonna throw, and it's almost intercepted. Thank goodness he didn't pick it off. Beck could not get that one into the sideline, and that one almost got picked off. Nearly got picked off. Woo! Georgia got away with Georgia. Was about to be in a lot of trouble. That would have been picked off. Whew. Again. Thank goodness he didn't come up with that. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right. Why are we going to commercial break? We just had commercial breaks and we had one play and we're going back to commercial. What the hell, man? Jeez. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Dawgs at their own 37. Beck's in trouble. Beck's going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. And 3rd down coming up for Georgia. There's the Eagle. What are you, an eagle? Are you a tiger? Or are you a plainsman? You gotta let us know. 3rd and 10. Here's Beck. Beck is gonna throw it, and that is caught by McConkey for a 1st down. See, it looks like the new rule is the clock won't stop if the player goes out of it. I don't know. I heard about this new rule with the whole clock not stopping when somebody goes out of bounds. Edwards and fights his way. Think he's got the 1st down. Is he short? He might be short by a yard, or he has a 1st down. And there's an Auburn player down on the field. Who got hurt? Looked like 30 got hurt. Yeah, he's down on the field. Or 50, my apologies, 50, and he's able to get up. Are we going to have yet another commercial break? Yep, looks like it. Yep, here we go to another commercial. 17-10 Auburn with 1:43 remaining in the 3rd. I'm going to go fill up my water. I'm going to go refill my cup of water. Okay. That player, number 50, had to get helped off the field. Or he's being helped off the field right now. Hopefully he'll be okay. That didn't look good. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that didn't look too good. 2nd down and 1. Coming up for the Dawgs. There's the Auburn marching band. Not sure what their exact name is. Beck faking the handoff, throwing over the middle. Bowers inside the 20, inside the 15. 1st down, Georgia. Brock Bowers. Had a phenomenal season last year. Looking for the same this year. And in 2021, he was great too. The toss to Edwards. Edwards has a 1st down. Edwards has a touchdown! 13-yard touchdown run. And Georgia's an extra point away from tying the game. Ten plays, 98 yards, and a 4-minute and 24-second drive by the Georgia Bulldogs. Great catch by Bauer. Bowers got the Dogs inside the 15, and then Edwards ran in for 14 yards. Here's Woodring's extra point, and it's good, and this game is tied. A minute and 3 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Georgia and Auburn tied at 17. A minute and 3 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Dejon Edwards gets into the end zone for Georgia. Is this Woodring or is this a circle? I think that's Woodring. And the kickoff will fall into the end zone. Touchback. Where did Hayden go? Is he still here? Is he just not going to comment after Georgia scored that touchdown? Sounds like that's the case. All right, here's Thorne. Thorne's going to throw to the left. It's caught, but muscled down by Kamari Lassiter. Oh, here's the answer. It was Shug Jordan in basketball. He was the head coach at Georgia and at Auburn for basketball. Coached Georgia from 1946 to 1950, and it says 1933 to 42 at Auburn. It looks like that. Yeah, well, there's a fun fact. And the run here by Brian Batty, and he's about a yard or two short. That'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Georgia and Auburn are tied entering this fourth quarter. This is going to be a this is going to be a very exciting fourth quarter. Whether you're a fan of Georgia or Auburn, you should be excited for this. Fourth quarter coming up next. Auburn took the lead to start the third quarter, but Georgia responded back towards the end of the quarter with a Dejon Edwards rushing touchdown. Georgia Bulldogs, Auburn Tigers, the Deep South's oldest rivalry. That's right. You know it. What are they doing? The side swag? Hey, they do that at UGA as well. 3rd and 1 for Auburn to start the fourth quarter. Got to get to the 35. Here it is, the run. And Hunter will be stopped. And then there comes the flag. Not sure what that'll be for. Hopefully it's a holding on Auburn and Georgia just declines it. That's what I'm hoping, but that might not be the case. We will see what this referee has to say. Yep, it's holding on Auburn. Georgia will decline the penalty, and it'll be 4th down. Good stand by the Georgia defense. All right. All right, it's time to get the lead. It's time to take the lead. Let's go, Dogs. There's Beck. Come on, Carson. You got this, man. And shouldn't the clock be running? Or does it not run after a penalty? Oh, no, there we go. It's running. That's what I thought. 4th down and 5. This punt by Chapman is a pretty good one. Oh, it's muffed. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, recovered at the 14. Thank goodness. Mackay Muse muffed it, but he recovered it at the 14. All right. Thank goodness he picked it up. Or was it the 9? I think it might be it's either the 9 or the 14. Regardless, 1st down and 10 coming up for Georgia. Georgia has 113 rushing yards. Auburn has 208. Georgia has 165 passing yards. Auburn has 40. And yards per play, Georgia 5.8, Auburn 5.1. Beck throwing over to Bowers, who has a 1st down and a little more. Brock Bowers to the 45. Big catch and run by Brock Bowers. Oh, he was wide open. Nobody was on him. Makes that defender miss, and then just drags the defenders with him to the 45-yard line. Great job by Brock Bowers. Why'd the clock stop? Oh, it's another injured Auburn player. Looks like we're going to have to go to another commercial break. Okay. Another commercial break coming up. Yep, we got the Auburn players are getting banged up, man. Seriously, man, they're getting banged up. Wait, this is for what? What is this under review for? What happened? Do not freaking tell me the ball came loose. What are you talking about? The ball's fine. What do you think happened? The ball came loose. I swear Bowers was down. I think Bowers was down. Well, the rolling on the field is Bowers is down at about the 45. Please do not overturn this. Okay, we'll find out. I'm pretty sure the call should be confirmed. We'll see what the main ref says. Good, he was down. It'll be 1st down, Georgia. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yeah, he was down. Yeah, he was down. He was down. Not happening. He was down. Bowers was down. All right, 1st and 10 for the Dogs at their own 46. They're gonna hand it off here to Edwards, Edwards. No, that's Cash Jones. My apologies, Cash Jones. Got like a yard on that play. 2nd down coming up. Spoke to Kirby Smart. Can't turn the ball over, Kirby Smart said. Cannot turn the ball over. Absolutely not. I'm keeping the volume down at 6. Not because of the loud crowd, because of the freaking because of the commentators, because I don't like one of the commentators and I don't want to get copyrighted. Here's Beck. He's going to throw it deep to the right. And it's incomplete. Bowers could not come up with it. 3rd and 8 coming up. Oh, that would have been a spectacular catch. One-handed. What are you claiming for a pass interference? Don't do that. Georgia has 114 rushing yards. Auburn 208. 202 passing yards for Georgia. 40 for Auburn. 316 total yards for Georgia. 248 for Auburn. 3rd down and 8. Coming up. At the 47. Here's Beck. He's going to throw it over the middle, and Bowers catches it. 1st down. Brock Bowers comes in huge again. What a catch by... Did he one-hand that? I got to watch that back after the game. Here's Beck. He's throwing. It's Bowers again. Down to the 10 goes Brock Bowers. 1st and goal. Well, would you consider a downfall being Georgia has a... What penalty? What? What was the penalty? A blindside block? What was the penalty? Illegal touch? What the hell? Are you kidding me? Illegal touching? What? Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Anyway, looks like Georgia will not have the ball at the 10. It'll be at the 30. Thank you very much. Screen pass from Beck. It's caught by McConkey, and McConkey's down to the 26, 27. It's going to be a 3rd and long coming up for the Dawgs. You're just hoping we have a downfall. That's what you're hoping, because you don't want us to. You don't want. Yeah, one-handed catch by Bowers there. That was freaking phenomenal. 3rd and 11 for the Dawgs at the Auburn 27-yard line. Play clock is winding down. Beck has an empty backfield. And Beck is going to throw it to the right, and that's caught by Dominic Lovett, but he is about 5 yards short of a 1st down, and looks like Georgia will bring on special teams and will hope to take the lead with a field goal. And yes, that is what they are going to do. This is Payton Woodring? Yep, this is Payton. Okay, so 99 is Zirkle, I think. Or it's somebody else. Georgia looking to take the lead here. Field goal by Woodring. His kick is good. And Georgia has their first lead of the game. They lead 20-17 with 10:57 remaining in the game. Georgia takes the lead. All righty, good. Very good. Would have liked a touchdown, but hey, I'm glad we got the lead. Now the defense just has to do their work. All right. Here we go. See what Auburn does on this drive. Majon Edwards, 2 straight games versus Auburn with 2+ rushing touchdowns. Auburn quarterbacks 124 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Rush yards for both teams, 114 for Georgia, 208 for Auburn. 2 takeaways for Auburn and 14 points off of those 2 takeaways. There's Brad Nessler and Gary Danielson. I'm glad I don't have to hear Gary Danielson next year. You could deal with him where you hiding. You'll have fun listening to Gary Danielson. Have fun. Ugh. Yeah, you all have fun with Gary Danielson when the Big Ten is on CBS. All right, I think this is Zirkle. All right, this kickoff will be caught at about the 1. The return here, he gets through to the 25-yard line. Good return by Jackson, and here comes Payton Thorne. Just put up the injuries on the screen if you can. I want to see it. Because I'm not listening to this game on 15% volume. At least I don't want to. That's like the loudest I listen to it on. All right, empty backfield for Thorne. Now he has Brian Batty in motion, throwing over the middle, and that pass is caught. 21 straight wins for Georgia, 6th in SEC history. 30 wins versus unranked, 28 by 10+ points. 11 road wins, longest active streak in nation. Yeah, damn right it is. You're damn right it's the longest active streak in the nation. They got about 5 yards on that play, Auburn. They're handing it off here, and this is Brian Batty. Or no, this is this is Brian Batty. He has a first down for the Tigers. First and 10 at the 26. Going deep down the left sideline. It's in. There comes the flag. What do you know? Gosh. We know who this is going to be on. It's going to be against Tyke Smith of Georgia. For gosh sakes. Oh my gosh, Georgia Tech. You're losing to Bowling Green at home? You beat Wake Forest on the road, and you're losing to Bowling Green at home, Georgia Tech. Oh, man, that's embarrassing. Oh, Tyke Smith getting called for pass interference. That's annoying. Georgia has 3 penalties for 35 yards. Auburn only had 1 penalty, and that was a 5-yarder. So only 4 penalties in this game. Not too many. First and 10 at the Georgia 49 for the Tigers. And they'll get nothing. That was Jarquez Hunter. And there's the Eagle. Why aren't you showing? Where's Uga? Where's Uga? Why hasn't he been shown on TV? Shouldn't he be there too? I'm pretty sure Auburn. Uga would be there. Second down and 10. They got no gain. Ashford's now in as quarterback. I don't know why they do this. rotation thing of Thorne and Ashford. Well, here's Ashford's going to throw in the screen to Ryan Batty, and Batty's is about a yard short of a first down. 3rd down and 1 coming up for Auburn. Yeah, I found him in the screen, got a block there, got 2 blocks, and is about a yard short of a first down there. Thorne's back on the field. Actually, it's a 3rd and 4. He's got to gain 4 more yards. The Roman Empire? What do you mean? What do you mean the Roman Empire? 3rd down and 4. Throwing to the left. That's caught. And he's going to get a first. He's going to get a first down and a little more. First down, Auburn. First down and 10 here. They're running it, and he's going to get about 4. 2nd and 6. Last 4 quarterbacks to beat Georgia. They're all Heisman finalists. Joe Burrow in 2019, Mac Jones in 2020, Kyle Trask in 2020, and Bryce Young in 2021. But I'm not sure if, well, I mean, as the season goes on, as of now, I wouldn't consider Payton Thorne to be running for the Heisman. Guys that are running for the Heisman. Thorne. That's incomplete. Good coverage there. That's Dalen Everett on the coverage. There have been 3 rushing plays and 4 passing plays on this drive for Auburn. 47 yards and an almost a 4-minute drive for the Tigers. 3rd down and 6. Here's Thorne. He's throwing to his right. That pass is caught, but he is short. And what does Auburn do? Do they kick the field goal or do they go for it? I would probably just kick the field goal. I don't know. Let's see what Hugh Freeze decides to do, but good job by Kamari Lassiter, able to tackle him there. Took him and then an extra player to bring him down. Here's Alex McPherson. He's missed in his career. He's only missed 1 field goal. Made 1 today from 27. This is a 42-yarder for McPherson. This one is good. It just goes inside of the right upright, and Auburn has tied the game with 6:21 remaining in this game. Georgia 20, Auburn 20. Excuse me. Georgia 20, Auburn 20, with 6:21 remaining in this game. If I'm Georgia, I would. You want to get time off the clock in the next drive. You know, Auburn lost to it. The team Auburn lost to last week. The last game that Auburn played and they lost. That team, Texas A&M. You know that they only have male cheerleaders. It's crazy. Yeah, right. They have only male cheerleaders. There's the red coat band over there. 621. 665 days since the last loss for the Georgia Bulldogs. 2021 SEC Championship versus Alabama. That one pissed me off. But then we beat them in the bigger game. 1st and 10 for Georgia at their own 25. Beck throwing. And that's caught by Cash Jones. That is about a 3-yard reception. 2nd down. We got 6 minutes remaining in this game. 2nd down and 7. Yep. There's some Georgia fans. Ball's on the 29. 2nd down and 7. Beck. He's going to throw it, and that one is caught by Rosemy Jack Saint. 1st down, Georgia. There's Dylan Bell, right? Yeah, Dylan Bell was to the right, but instead you found Rosemy Jack Saint. Great catch by Rosemy Jack Saint. 1st down, Georgia. Carson Beck has completed 21 of 30 passes for 262 yards, and he's thrown an interception in this game. Edwards, yeah, that's not going to work out. They got him for a big loss. Big loss of yards there. Missouri beating up on Vanderbilt 24-7. Thought Vandy would be playing them a little bit closer, but that is not the case. Kentucky beat up on Florida today like they've done in the past. USF beating Navy 37-23. Maryland beating Indiana 44-10. Purdue beating Illinois 37-13. Texas Tech beating Houston 42-28. Beck throwing, that's tipped up and incomplete. Was tipped up there. 3rd and 12 coming up. That was tipped up by number 50. That guy got injured earlier, but he's just fine now. 3rd down and 12 for the Dawgs. 3rd down passing. He's 7 of 9 in this game on 3rd down passing. Carson Beck. 3rd and 12 at the 45. Beck. He has time. He throws over the middle, and it's caught by Bowers inside the 40 of Auburn. 1st down, Georgia. To about the 39, so about a 16-yard reception by Brock Bowers. Man, watching him play at Georgia, it's really fun watching Brock Bowers. He's been outstanding. Another injured player? Seriously? Auburn's getting beat up today, man. Seriously. He's up. You go. Oh, my goodness. All right, fine. Another commercial break. Here we go. All right. All right. So, Georgia's tied with Auburn. Georgia is inside the 40-yard line of Auburn territory. It's like 3 minutes remaining. All right. All right. Next Saturday, we have Alabama at Texas A&M, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. Alabama ranked number 12 in the country. Next Saturday, we got to drive to Atlanta, college football. So what happened on this play? How did that guy get hurt? Was it the guy that Bowers? Yeah, it must have been that guy right there. 12? Oh, no, it was I think it was somebody else. All right, clock running, under 4 minutes remaining in this game. First down and 10 for Georgia at the Auburn 39. Beck has an empty backfield. Beck is running, and he's going to get nothing. Probably lost a yard on that play. So that did not go well. Yeah, it looked like he lost a yard. Yep, 2nd and 11 at the 40 now for Carson Beck and the Georgia Bulldogs offense. Second and 11. Beck's throwing it over the middle to Bowers again. Bowers breaks loose. Bowers is going to score! Touchdown, Georgia! Brock Bowers comes in clutch again. 40-yard touchdown reception. $75 yards on 7 plays. The extra point is good. And the Dawgs lead by a touchdown with 2:52 to play. Now the defense just has to lock down. Brock Bowers does it again. Georgia now leads 27-20. Carson Beck very happy. Oh, Ra Thomas, he's okay. That's good to see. Wow. All right. That's The Exorcist. Oh, that's the new That's the second Exorcist movie. It's a scary movie. The first movie. The Exorcist is a terrifying movie. Ugh. Alrighty. Megan Rapinoe. Brock Bowers has 148 receiving yards in the second half on 7 receptions. Uh-oh. Is that kick gonna... Oh, I thought it was gonna... Oh, and yeah, you could fair catch it right there and literally just have the ball out of the 25. So that's perfectly... That's a new rule in college football now. Great pass over the middle to Cash Jones. I mean, it was a pretty good pass to Cash Jones and a great one here to Bowers. And then finding Bowers again on the slant. And Bowers takes it to the house. Oh, yeah, there's that little section of Georgia fans over there. Yeah, they're usually behind. They'll be behind the Georgia bench. Here's Thorne throwing. And juggled and dropped by Jarquez Hunter. Most career receiving touchdowns, Georgia school history. Terrence Edwards, 30. A.J. Green, 23. Brock Bowers, 23. Tavares King, 21. A.J. Green was great. Second and 10, throwing over the middle, and that is caught. First down. 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. That's Fairweather. I was trying to figure out his name. Ricardo Fairweather. That's more like it. All right. Here's Thorne. Thorne's running. Thorne is taken down for a gain of a yard. The hell? I don't know what that was for. 2nd and 9 here for the Tigers. Thorne throwing. Incomplete. What's at stake? Georgia, 21 straight wins, 6th longest streak in SEC history. Auburn, 4 straight home wins versus number 1 team. Georgia, 6 straight wins versus Auburn. Yeah, that is at stake. You're right. That is right. And if Georgia can just get the stop here, because I know if Auburn does not convert on 3rd down, they are absolutely going for it on 4th down. No question. They're going to have to go for it on 4th down. Thorne throws. It's incomplete. 4th and 9. If Auburn does not convert on this play, the Dogs will escape with the win. And player of the game would probably go to Brock Bowers. 4th and 9. Can Auburn convert, or will the Dogs stop them? Auburn is 1 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this game. 4th and 9. Play clock is winding down to 5. They're probably just going to take the timeout, honestly, or not. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, they will. They're going to rethink this. Auburn uses their 2nd timeout of the 2nd half. They got 1 remaining as Georgia has all 3. Georgia leads Auburn 27-20. Yep. Well, we will see what ends up happening. All right. Post-game show. See if Georgia can get the stop here on 4th down and and increase their winning streak against Auburn to 7. What is going to happen? 4th and 9 with 1:38 remaining. The clock did stop in favor of for Auburn. They have the ball at their own 48. Here is Thorne. Thorne's going to throw. And it's intercepted! Malachi Starks picks it off, and the Dogs are going to win! Malachi Starks seals the game, and Georgia is going to win. The first turnover of the day for Auburn, and it's a crucial one. The Dogs are going to win. Oh, man. What a gutsy win this was, huh? What a gutsy win that was. Georgia in victory formation. Beck's going to take the knee. And the Savage Pads. Unbelievable. Let's see Hugh Freeze's reaction. Yep, he throws he's pissed off. Well, I know. I could tell you're pissed off. Oh, Auburn doesn't even bother to use a timeout. They know this game's over. Well, hey. It was a gutsy win today by the Georgia Bulldogs. And one final knee, I assume. Yep. That's going to end it. That is going to end it. As the Georgia Bulldogs defeat the Auburn Tigers 27-20 at Jordan Hare Stadium. This is the 7th straight win for Georgia against Auburn. And the clock has reached all zeros. The final score, the Georgia Bulldogs 27, the Auburn Tigers 20. Georgia escapes with a win. They improved to 5-0 as Auburn drops to 3-2 now on the season. A crucial turnover by Payton Thorne throws an interception to Malachi Starks, and that's how Georgia sealed this win. Brock Bowers had the go-ahead touchdown, which ended up being the game-winning touchdown for the Dogs. This is the 22nd straight win for Georgia, tied for 5th longest streak in SEC history. 22 straight wins for the Georgia Bulldogs. What does Kirby have to say? Composure mission. Kept fighting. Good passes. There's Bowers. And there's Beck. Here's Carson Beck. It was fun. Stay composed. Always nice to get a win on the road in the SEC. He makes plays. Play after play after play. Stay composed. Did a great job. Can they? Oh. Stay composed. Carson Beck now heading off to the locker room. Yeah, Georgia, they stayed composed. They stayed composed during the game. Even when they were down by 10, the Bulldogs stayed composed and it paid off. Here's the play of the game. It has to be the pass to Bowers on 2nd and 11. Yeah, Beck. Oh, here's the Scott Howard. I want to hear the Scott Howard call. Not at a 20. Touchdown, Brock Bowers. Mackey Award winner a year ago was Brock Bowers. Yep, the final score from Jordan Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. The Georgia Bulldogs 27 and the Auburn Tigers 20. This was the 128th meeting of the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Next week you'll have Alabama at Texas A&M. And the post-game show is coming up, and that's where I will conclude this stream. I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. It was a very exciting game, a very great game I watched. But Georgia comes out on top, wins their 7th straight game over Auburn. And they improved to 5-0 on the 2023 season. I will see you guys in the next win. And go Dawgs.